Yes.
Yes.
No? Not
No?
really, no.
Yeah, I think that there has to be a lot of diversity considering the fact that we all come from different places.
Yes.
I do.
I do believe that.
Yes.
Yes.
No.
No?
Yes.
Yeah, I would go grocery shopping with my mom.
We had a big family, so it was about 100 or a little over every time we went shopping.
Probably not when I was growing up, but I definitely do now.
Yeah, I think we kind of spent towards like, I'm guessing like, because we didn't have too much money, but I want to say like 200-300. I'm gonna guess. That's what I'm guessing.
No, not really.
Did either of your parents have stable jobs? One?
One, my mom had one. She had a really good job, and then she got laid off for the rest of my childhood, so she hasn't worked since then.
No.
Yep.
Both of them?
Yep.
Not really.
Yes, they did. My dad worked for the National Park Service in Alaska, and my mom was a stay-at-home mom.
As long as I can remember, they've always been employed.
Well, just my dad. My mom homeschooled us, so she was home all day.
No, not really. They kind of like part-time and on disability also. So no.
Yes.
Yes.
We did not.
No.
No.
Yeah, so we have been on food stamps because since they are on disability and stuff, so we kind of needed that to get by.
Yep. Food stamps. Food stamps, like, they're a blessing, but they're also a curse because, first of all, if you're on food stamps, you already get a bad connotation with it. Like, oh, like, you're just using the welfare system and stuff like that, and that's not true. Like, my mom was blind and had several strokes, so that's why we were on food stamps growing up. They did result from, like, her, like, how she, like, handled herself growing up. But when she was put on, she went on welfare, like, at the last moment that she could. So, I mean, when I was younger, not a lot of places accepted food stamps. So, you have a single mother with 2 children. She's becoming legally blind slowly. And she somehow had to go find a place that would take food stamps just so we could eat.
Free lunch, actually.
Free lunch. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep. Because we were so poor, I guess you could say, we didn't have to pay for lunches at all. So it was free.
No, I did not.
I was homeschooled, so no.
Well, I mean, I got pizza for free, but that's because my mom worked there.
Okay.
Well, I was homeschooled.
Oh, right.
Oh, yes. I had that.
Not often, but maybe like once, couple times that I can remember.
Yes.
How often?
More than 3 or 4 times a month.
Nope.
Yep.
How often?
If we're talking about a month calculation, like a whole sum of a month, there's probably at least a week where we didn't really, like, we'd have to space out. Maybe we would eat breakfast. No, we would never eat breakfast. We would eat, I think we'd only eat dinner, but then there was a few times where we, like, so probably like once a week there was a meal or 2 that we missed.
No.
Nope.
No.
No, well, my mom, and she would always have a meal for us no matter what, so we never had to worry about that.
I'd probably say once or twice a month.
Once or twice.
And
Thank
it
you.
was probably Taco Bell.
Once.
Probably like 4 to 5 times a week.
I don't think really ever.
We went to lunch every Sunday after church.
once a month or every other month. They didn't spend any unnecessary money.
A couple times a week, probably.
A couple times a week.
Maybe once a week. A couple times a month. I don't know.
Okay.
Often enough.
Probably only like we really only went like once or twice because we didn't really have the money. Like the only time we were really able to go out was like the first of the month when she actually got paid and all that. So.
I think that's really difficult because either you know or you don't, and you can't really explain it to people because they'll just think that you're being overdramatic. And I think that the biggest thing we can do is try to break the stigma of food stamps and welfare and just kind of try to show people that those are necessary in our culture today and stuff like that.
I think just making it aware that, because our school is expensive, and so there are people here that come from money, but just being aware there are people that don't come from money and they can't really afford certain things. Like, I don't know, just making awareness that there are people that can't afford things, and that I'm not like go out and feed like the homeless or something. Like, just experience what it's like from like a different perspective. Like, broaden your horizon.
Just get the word out, whether chapel or flyers. I think we could improve a lot. The times that I've noticed it is either talking to a friend and realizing their story, or occasionally a professor will say, like, raise your hand if your parents make over this much money. And so I've seen the range there.
Take psychology class. Not psychology class! Take sociology. I don't think students are completely aware. They don't really pay attention, I don't think.
Because people are currently unaware of the amount of diversity and the issues of diversity that we have on our campus, they're not going to self-select to participate in intercultural programming because they don't see the value in it, because they don't recognize the issues of diversity. So you have to almost force them into listening to issues on diversity in a class format so that they can actually recognize, first of all, the types of diversity that we have on campus, but then the challenges that that brings as we are dealing with people who are unlike us, but then also the benefits that brings as we can reach more people with more experiences present on campus. So a class setting, a forced, structured setting, is going to force them to at least be aware of situations. Maybe not care, but at least bring awareness.
Ditto.
Okay. Do you think that there is a way of informing students about the diversity of poverty here on OCU's campus?
I think there could be a way if we like. I feel like if people came together, we could really inform everybody about it. Yeah, I think there could be a way if we actually thought of something.